So welcome everyone to the pre-game podcast, I suppose we'll call it. I don't really know what we call it, but that's what we're calling it today. So, coming off a disappointing loss to Luton on Saturday, one that I suppose due to recent optimism was a little bit disappointing. Obviously it was disappointing, but it was unexpected, kind of. You know what I'm trying to say? We kind of thought we're out of the rhythm of losing to them sort of teams. No disrespect to Luton, they came and did the job they wanted to, but we kind of hoped that we were past that stage and maybe we could go and beat one of those teams. It wasn't to be. The curse of Ewood Park and losing against the bottom half teams continues. Today we face the other side of the table, and that's Nottingham Forest, where in all honesty I'm probably feeling more confident going into this game than Luton, because we just play better. Obviously Forest aren't going to come to Ewood and shut up shop and try and like squeak out a point or nick a goal. They're going to come here, they're going to want 3 points, they're going to come at us. Obviously that's going to allow us more space, it's going to allow them more space, so it's going to be probably a much more better game, albeit we were pretty good against Luton in the first like 15 minutes, just again lack of quality in the final third. But as always, I'll put it to you guys, what do you think the score is going to be? I'm going for 2-1 win to Rovers. Now if you listen to the podcast, which I'm sure you do, we'll be recording an episode tomorrow night, so don't forget to get over to the 1875 podcast Twitter and comment, post some comments, post some questions for us for the podcast tomorrow. Obviously it's hopefully going to be off the back of 3 points tonight, but yeah, what are your thoughts on the score tonight? 2-1 Rovers I'm going for. I don't know, I'm trying to think who I'd say first, because we kind of, I think me and Alex touched on this in the podcast before, or maybe it was Andy last week, I can't remember. But it's kind of changed. It's gone off the days where we were poor in the first half and then we sort of come to life, but sometimes it was too late. It's now we're really lively and fall off, so I don't really know. Can we come back from 2 goals down? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, comment below what you think the score is going to be, and anything else. Obviously Mowbray probably will have announced a team by now, to be honest. Not completely sure, or it'll be any minute now. So it's going to be interesting to see what the team is, which I'll check as soon as I stop driving for a moment. I'm a little bit worried setting off tonight. Night games are always a bit of a rush. Yeah, it's my first, is it our first night game so far this season apart from the Cup? I think it's definitely my first. I missed a couple of games earlier on through vacation, but yeah, still no comments as usual, but I don't know whether this thing just doesn't work. It seems that some people post comments and they never come through, but yeah, I've stopped driving for a moment, so maybe we can have a quick sneaky peek at the team news. Here we go, team news. Johnson and Graham in. Yes, that's what we wanted. Graham in, it had to be. After Gallagher's game at weekend, it had to be Graham in. Is it for Gallagher though? No, Gallagher's playing as well, so I can only presume. I'm trying to figure out who he's taken out. Oh, Johnson's gone out for Gallagher. Wow. I misread that for a moment. So how's he going to play this then? Who's playing in the middle with Travis? That's going to be interesting. Downing, I would presume. I'm presuming Downing's going to take that middle spot. with Gallagher, Armstrong and Dak behind Graham. Probably makes sense. Let me know if that's what you think as well. But it's a positive. Shame about Johnson. I think he's quite a key in the midfield. Strange, really. Not one I would have thought. I would have probably preferred either Gallagher to be out or Armstrong to be out, and I'll keep Downing on the wing and keep Johnson in. I'll be honest, I've not seen an awful lot from Armstrong to warrant a place over Johnson, who I think has been pretty good so far. And same with Gallagher. Well, I'd probably drop Gallagher, to be quite honest, but I just feel like because he spent that money on Gallagher, he can't drop him. That's what I feel. Come on, love, I'm being nice today. Come on, get in, tuck in. So yeah, interesting. He always does something. It's never like, if he'd have gone Graham for Gallagher, I'd have thought, yep, obvious, clear move. But no, he brings Graham in and takes off Johnson. He likes to keep us guessing. It's pretty difficult for other teams to predict what team. Maybe he does. That's why he does it. It's difficult for anyone to say this is a team that we're going to line up with, because you just never know. He always pulls the rabbit out of the hat when you're not expecting it. You're expecting a pigeon, he pulls out a duck. That sort of thing. But yeah, interesting team. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah, no comments so far. So yeah, it's just me talking to myself at the moment. But I'm excited about today. I've been a little bit giddy about this match. Been excited, been looking forward to it. It's going to be good. And now I'm a lot happier now we've got Graham up front. Massive change, massive difference, massive impact, I imagine. Reports of animals on the 65, ladies and gentlemen, so look out, there's a cow about. But yeah, so I'm excited now. We needed Graham, has to be. Not sure on the bench, I haven't had a chance to see the bench. I can't see the bench because of the way the screen is. But yeah, excited. Yeah, obviously we didn't find out until after I got home, to be honest, who was the man of the match. I'm just trying to see who's on the bench now. Can't see. So yeah, I can't say much more, but I'm excited. Obviously it's going to be traditional back four. Cunningham, Williams and Lenny Han, with Elliot Bennett. I think Elliot Bennett's improved, to be honest. I thought the start of the season he was a shocking right back and he caused a lot. I don't think he's brilliant, don't get me wrong, he isn't a right back at the end of the day, let's just be honest. But he's got better and I think he's a bit more solid in that position, which is better. Would I like to see Nyambi get a chance? Of course. Big fan of Nyambi. Young, still young. He feels like he's been playing for Rovers for God knows how long, but he's still only young. Plenty of development left for him, and I just feel it's being wasted. He's sat on the bench. He should be out there getting game time, getting games, you know, just learning, getting better. But obviously Mowbray sees something that doesn't warrant him starting, to be honest, which is disappointing. Now, see, the way I look at it, I always like the idea of developing youth. So I'd like Nyambe to be in there because he is ideally the future of the right back position for Rovers. Technically, if he develops that way, is he the best right back we've got? Me, I'm not a football manager. I'm not Tony Mowbray. Yeah, I think he is the best right back. I think he's better than Bennett. I don't know whether it's still on or not. I have no idea whether this is still connected. But back to what I was saying is, yeah. So if Mowbray feels that Nyambe's the future, but he isn't the best option there right now, if you're looking for the playoffs, looking for promotion, you're going to have who came on that weekend, and I think it's disconnected again. Fantastico. So yeah, we're having issues tonight. I think not that anyone's there. Probably having issues all night. No one's actually connected, and I've been talking to myself for the past 10 minutes. Alright, I don't know one saw me then, I look like a right dickhead.
Sorry, take it up.
I don't know one saw me then, I look like a right dickhead, you weren't looking.
Alright.
I stood there like that.
Oh, is that for me? Hey, can't hear.
But it's touched my head now.
Alright. Well, the other half. Oh. I've not had a taste of it. I went into my room and I thought, oh, I can see headlights.
I'll text you.
Sorry. Just put my keys right in here.
Shit, why am I coming back?
Is that for a minute?
No.
These the new nappies, aren't they?
No. The ones we forgot to take out.
It's an illness, man. Something to like kill the app.
The app's not actually open. There's no way of killing it. Well, there's Forest fans here. But yeah, I can't get it. I don't think it's starting, stopping.
Here?
Yep.
This was food then. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so Graham's starting.
Yeah, I've seen the team. It's great. Although I'm not sure why he took Johnson off and not Gallagher or Armstrong.
Shit, I fucked it. I fucked it!
I just can't get it to stop somehow.
Is it this? It's RC thing, enough.
Right. And then that thing spinning, supposed to have the stop on it.